Swindon, your homes, your future, an independent newsletter produced for tenants and leaseholders, and this is issue 4 for September 2011. The editors for this issue are Sandys Powell and Margaret Hudson. Council starts transfer talks. What do you think? Swindon Council wants to talk to all tenants and leaseholders about a possible transfer of our council homes to a housing association. Transfer cannot happen without a secret ballot of all tenants. So what's the problem? The government has changed the rules for council-owned homes. Next year, a new system, called self-financing, comes into play in England. These new rules mean that on the 1st of April 2012, Swindon Council must pay the government £145 million, then and there. Money the council does not have. Money it would have to borrow and repay. And paying back the £145 million out of tenants' rent is the problem. Over the next 10 years it means less money for repairs, less money for improvements and less money for services. All at a time when nearly half of Swindon's council homes are non-traditional or prefabricated, homes that cost much more to repair and improve. And when about 1,000 of our elderly tenants in Swindon are living in sheltered homes that do not meet modern standards. Swindon Council thinks our homes need more money, not less, hence their transfer proposal. So what do you think? Get in touch, get involved. What happens next? Well, over the next few months the council will be holding meetings, visiting homes and producing newsletters and leaflets, all before a tenants' vote in November. Active tenants and our independent tenants advisors will also be busy making sure you have the information you need before you vote. It is important you let the council know what you think. Don't wait, have your say now. Get in touch and get involved. And use the tear-off slip on this newsletter or phone DWA free phone 0800 0855 492. DWA is a not-for-profit housing consultancy company. Genuinely independent advice. This is not a council newsletter. It has been produced with local tenants and leaseholders and DWA, your independent tenants advisor. Again, that free phone number 0800 0855 492. And now a message from Swindon's Resident Engagement Group, the REG. Our reason for contacting you with this newsletter is to let you know what is happening. Over the coming weeks and months, local meetings and events will be held throughout Swindon. Tenants and leaseholders will receive lots more information through the post from us, from DWA, our independent tenants advisors, and from the council. Please make sure you read everything you can about the proposed transfer. We also urge you to attend as many meetings as you can and have your say. This is about your home, your future and your children's future. So get in touch, get involved. Phone us on 0800 0855 492. REG is made up of tenants and leaseholders of Swindon Borough Council. Transfer fact. If tenants vote yes to transfer, we keep all our major rights, including our right to buy and our discount. Again, get in touch, get involved. Are you a leaseholder? This affects you too. You have a right to be consulted too. Leaseholders' rights are protected by your lease. Check your lease, get in touch and get involved. And now some frequently asked questions. Your questions. Will I have the same rights? If we vote to stay with the council, the answer is you will still be a council tenant and your rights will stay the same. If we vote to change our landlord, the answer is all your major rights as a council tenant, like your right to buy and discount, will be protected in a new assured tenancy agreement. And what about rents? If you stay with the council, rents will be set in the same way. If you vote to change our landlord, again rent will be set in the same way. Will I still get housing benefit? If you vote to stay with the council, yes, your right to claim housing benefit is not affected. Similarly, if you vote to change your landlord, your right to claim housing benefit is not affected. I'm a leaseholder. Will this affect my lease? If you vote to stay with the council, the answer is no. Your lease is your legal contract and cannot be changed without your permission. A similar answer if you vote to change your landlord. No, your lease is your legal contract and cannot be changed without your permission. So what are the main differences between the two options? Well, if we vote to stay with the council, tenants stay with the council and they keep their secure tenancies, and the service continues to be overseen by Swindon's elected councillors. If we vote to change our landlord, there will be more money to spend on our homes, key rights and services will be protected, and your new tenancy agreement cannot be changed without your permission. Are there any major differences? Well, if we vote to stay with the council, there's less money may mean a lower level of service. There may be fewer staff. Some improvements and repairs would not be done. If we vote to change our landlord, the council is no longer your landlord and there is no going back at a later date. Anyone moving in after a transfer will not have your protected right to buy, only less generous right to acquire. And your independent advisors. When landlords are thinking about making major changes to the housing service, tenants and leaseholders are entitled to their own independent housing experts to double check what the council is doing or saying. The government expects councils to pay for this service so that expert professional advice is completely free for all tenants and leaseholders at the point of delivery. Local tenants and leaseholders have asked DWA, Housing and Management Consultants, our original advisors, to return to Swindon to advise tenants on the council's latest proposals. DWA are experienced tenants advisors. They are a not-for-profit company who strongly believe that independent tenant advisors should be just that, independent. DWA works for tenants and leaseholders. They do not work for the council. DWA is not here to sell a transfer. They are here to explain the issues and make sure everyone understands what is going on. Tenants will have the final say on transfer in a secret postal ballot. Your independent team of housing experts, community development workers and experienced tenants is led by Deborah Walthorne and David Williams. Their job is to make sure everyone gets the information they need about what is going on. And now competition time. How much do you know about what's going on? Question 1. Who has the final say about any transfer? Question 2. If there's a transfer, what happens to our existing rights as council tenants? And tick the correct box if you believe we keep all our major rights we have now, or tick the box which says we lose all our major rights as council tenants. Question 3. When is the best time for you to get involved and have your say? If you believe now, tick that box, or not, tick the box which says later. Send your answers to Free Post SWC 5119 Telford, that's TELFORD, TF8 7ZA. The first 3 correct answers to arrive will each win a £20 shopping voucher. So don't forget to give us your name and address. And in the printed version of this newsletter, there is a tear-off slip if you want to get involved or find out more. And you post it to DWA, Free Post SWC 5119, Telford TF8 7ZA. And remember, there's no stamp needed. Also remember that any changes can't happen without your vote. There must be a secret ballot of all tenants, so get in touch and get involved.